Welcome back to Blue Tech Media's SEO training step 4. Okay, so we've got to this stage where we've now installed WordPress in their keyword sensitive directory. What we now need to do is do some basic configuration in WordPress to change it from just a standard blogging software to more SEO, more geared towards search engine optimization. So what we're going to do is head over to plugins and we're going to go to add new. And we're just going to install a couple of basic plugins in here. Now the first one is Google XML sitemaps, and what that's going to do is it's going to actually create a map of our site here and actually link it with Google itself. Let's install this one. So the Better WordPress Google XML sitemaps, that's what we'll install. And we activate it, and it'll appear down here. Okay, then the next one we need to do, so we just go add new again, is the all-in-one SEO pack. Search plugins, and then we would install this one. I've actually already installed it, but you just click install and then activate, and that will have done that one as well. So then what we do is we come back down to settings and we then go to permalinks. Okay, now permalink is the URL structure. So for example, that is actually a permalink. It's basically the name of the page, and instead of giving it a custom structure, we just want post name. So that's what we'd set here, post name. Okay, and then we just click save changes. So it was settings, permalinks, post name, save changes. Then what we need to do is come up to here to general settings, and what we need to do is you can see here site title. So site title is going to be their company name, so in this case it's BBBO Grants. The tagline is really just a short description of what they do. So if it's a builder in Leeds, it would be builder in Leeds. This is a government grants for small businesses. And then the next thing we need to do is, as you can see, there's no www dot in front of here, so we need to put that in. So www dot, as you would get on a web address, and then we need to come down here and just press save. And what it's going to do, it's going to throw us out. We're actually going to have to log back in. It will take us back to the login screen, which is why we changed our username and password so that we could remember it at the beginning. So then I just put what I changed it to in. And that will then log us back in to the dashboard. So them settings have now been completed. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is work our way up, and what we're going to do is bring up another page. Actually, if we just copy this and we go there, and that's going to show us our blog, and let's open that in a new tab. So all we've done there is their website followed by that key sensitive directory we did, and that's going to actually show us what we're actually doing here. So there you go, that's how it looks at the moment. Now let's look at their main website. Let's go to that. So I'm also going to bring up their main website. Then I've got the website followed by our sensitive directory, so we can see what we're actually building. And then I've got the WordPress dashboard. So that's what you should have open at this stage. Their website, the website with the key sensitive directory, see what we're doing, and then the WordPress dashboard. So what we're going to do is we need to make this look as similar to this as possible, and the way that we do it is by using Photoshop. So what we're going to do is log back into here, and we're actually going to go appearance and then theme options, okay, and then what we're going to do here is go to header, which is underneath theme options now on the left. At the moment you see that picture's there, and we really want a picture like this, which is on their website, to go onto here. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down, and we can see here that it's 1000 pixels wide by suggested height 288. So what we're going to do is open up Photoshop. So you will need Photoshop or some other editing tool, but really there isn't any that compares to Photoshop. So I'm just going to open up my version of Photoshop. Let's let that load up. It's quite a big bit of software, so it might take a while. If you do web design, or you're a web designer, you'll be familiar with Photoshop and you'll have it anyway. But if you're not and you're purchasing our SEO training to build a business, then you will need to buy Photoshop. We do get significant discounts because we do purchase a lot off Adobe, so do contact us for details and we may be able to get you at a discounted rate. Quite significant rate as well. So once Photoshop opens, the idea is that we're going to get this to look a bit more similar to their actual website. So the first thing that we're going to do is wait for Photoshop to actually open, and here we go. It's just opening now. That's this little blue box down here, and we'll just wait for that to load up. There we go, and here's Photoshop. So what we're going to need to do is go File, New. We're going to need these dimensions. So it's 1000 wide pixels, which is what web design works in, and height is 288. So we're going to go File in Photoshop, New, then we're going to go Width 1000, and we're going to go Height 288 because that's what it exactly gave us. And that's going to give us a box which is the size of what we need to make. Then we're going to go back to their main website, and what we're going to need to do is capture the top. You see most websites, they'll have a logo and then either an image or telephone number or something to the right, but they'll always have a header in the top part of the website, and that's what we need to capture. So what we're going to do is we're going to take almost an online photocopy of their website, and if you look on the top right hand of your keyboard, you'll see something that says PRT space SC, and that stands for print screen. Sorry if you know about this, but I do need to explain it for a complete novice. So if you then hit print screen a couple of times just to make sure, and then if you go click on this icon at the top left, and on your keyboard bottom left, Control CTRL and V, we'll actually paste that on, and then what we can do is move it around until we get to a size that we want. And as we can see, it doesn't fit. We really want to capture that whole bit. So what we're then going to do is get rid of that, and we're going to go File, New, and we're going to make something bigger. So let's open it 1500 by 1500. That's going to give us something bigger, and then press Control V again, and there we have it. And then what we're going to do is pick this tool here, and that means crop, the crop tool. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to crop it where we want it. So we actually want it to probably be about there, like so. But if we zoom in, because here's our percentage where we can make it a bit bigger, we don't really want these bits here with the page names, because no one's going to be able to click on them because it's just going to be an image. So what I'm going to do is pick our color picker tool, which is here, and I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to draw a box over that so we can't see it, and then I'm going to pick the color picker tool again and click that. Oh, cancel, sorry. Let's come off of that, and then we'll do another box here, but this time we want it to be that color, so we're going to pick that, and then we're just going to draw a box over all these pages like so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to save this file. So we're going to go File, Save As, and we're going to save that on our desktop. I'm going to call it BBO Grants header. I'm going to save. Then I'm going to go back to the actual size, and I'm going to place that in. So I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to go and find what I just saved, BBO Grants header. I'm going to place that in, and then I'm going to actually make it fit the screen like this, and I'm actually going to get rid of that top bit, so I'm going to bring it up like that, and that's how I'm going to have mine. I'm just going to move it down. How should we have it? Let's move that back actually. Let's move that back to how we had it, and we'll have it like that, so that that hits the top there. And that's how we're going to do our page. I'm just going to move that like so. And that's how we're going to make the top of our website look. So then we need to go here, File, Save for Web and Devices, because we're saving it for a website. Hit Enter, and then we're going to again save this. But what you want to do is save this as their keyword sensitive directory. So government business grants. So save it as whatever their keyword sensitive directory was. Close Photoshop down, go back in here into WordPress, and we can see a file to upload, and then we'll find the file which we saved there, and we upload that. Hit upload. That's going to upload into there, and that's our header. We're not going to crop, we're going to skip cropping because we've already done that in Photoshop. Skip cropping, publish image as is. And there we have it. And then we're going to come down, and we don't want our header text, so we're going to get rid of that, and we're going to hit save. And then if we come back to here to what we're creating and we refresh that, you should see now it's starting to look a bit more like their website. Okay? Now that's basically the basic configuration of this. There is a little bit more to do. There's one more thing I'll take you through now, and then I'll go on to the next step. So pages now, we just come in here and we need to delete all pages. So we go to trash, that's going to delete it. We then go to trash and we empty the trash, and then we'll do the same in posts. So we've gone to pages and just deleted the page that was there. We're now going to go to posts and delete the post that was there, and we'll get rid of that like so. And then what we're going to do is head over to categories under posts, and we're just going to rename this. So we hover over uncategorized and press quick edit, and we're going to name it our keyword sensitive directory. So government business grants, no hyphens in it, but then in the slug we're going to put hyphens in it. Government business grants. Okay, and then we hit update category. And that's it for basic configuration. So thanks for listening. Hope that was clear. Remember, it's all in your manual step by step as well. And I'll see you in step 5. Thank you.